Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think I will straight go into the game and play it before I get too tired. Hmm. Alright. Is everything good? Can you guys hear me? Good, good afternoon. Actually, what made it away from good afternoon, but it's a soon we are in afternoon. Hmm. Hmm. Of course not. Duh. Oh? And this new phone goes super dim. I can't even tell if it's on or not. Damn. But it is very good for your eyes though, which is nice. Let's check some emotes and see if my emotes are okay. Oh, I haven't switched yet. Okay, okay. Okay, that one is a dog. Just gotta figure out what's going on. Hmm. Wait, lots of on how to play with co-op with friends. Oh, I wanna see that. Let me switch and then I can play it. So you guys can see it as well. Uh, uh switch. Should be able to hear my browser, but probably the sound is not there. Yep. Let me restart. Happens every time. Every time I restart, it just not restart. Every time I start switch the scene, it just doesn't play the sound anymore. Okay.
After years of
Okay.
developer change, concept change, and name change, Lords of the Fallen is here. You can play it on PS5, Xbox Series consoles, and PC in 2-player online co-op. If you're like me, you're excited to play another Souls-like with your best friend. But that means you need to know how it
How
works, which is
restrictive
where
it
the
is.
co-op bros can come
That's
in
what
here
I
and
wanna
help
know.
out. Be sure to check the timestamps below for the section that best answers your question. You will not be able to start the game with your friend. Instead, you'll have to
Hmm.
pick a class, create a character, watch a couple of cutscenes, go through the opening tutorial, and fight the first boss. After this, you'll be at the first vestige, which are like
Oh, thank you for
checkpoints,
the
and it's where
follow,
you'll activate
Arkham.
co-op. Simply go down to
Welcome to the
multiplayer
stream.
and you'll see 4 options. Beckon Lampbearer, which allows you to invite random players, Beckon
Thank you, thank
Friend,
you.
which will allow you to add any friend through your system of choice, and Accompany Lampbearer, which will allow you to join a random player. Notably, there is a password system if you're planning on playing with someone who isn't on your friend list, but you don't need to use it if they are. Additionally, unlike FromSoft Souls games, there is no item required to play in co-op, a huge win. And here's
Okay.
where I begin to compare and contrast Lords of
Yeah, in Dark Souls, I think you have to have that ember or something to have yourself embedded, and then you can summon, right? And then you will be open to invades. Man, I remember going through that. It's just a disaster. I hated it.
the Fallen to its obvious inspiration. Unlike in Souls games, your friend does not get sent home if they die or if you die. This is
Oh,
also true if you beat a boss, they will still stay in your world. Additionally, if the second player,
okay.
the guest, dies, the host player can revive them when combat is over or at the
Oh,
closest vestige. Which transitions
nice. It's actually better. They should implement on the next Dark Souls game. Jesus, this was
nicely to
annoying.
share progression.
To
It's
be
best to
honest.
look at this like most Souls titles, where you are being summoned to another person's world and are a guest while they are
Yeah.
the host. This means you do not retain progression after beating a boss or finding a vestige checkpoint as the guest when you go back to your world. That also means you do not share loot or item pickups outside of small items dropped by enemies. You can drop some items with each other to get around this. However, it's
Mm.
important to note that you do retain experience that you can use to level up back in your world or still in your host's world. Leveling up leads us to player agency. Again, it's good to keep the host/guest dynamic in mind as we talk about this. As the guest, you won't be able to decide when you enter or leave the Umbral world, you won't talk to
Mm.
NPCs, and you can't decide where to plant vestige seeds for checkpoints. You also can't revive the host can only revive you. One of the
Mm.
unfortunate quirks here is that the
Oh, that's
guest
kind of a
actually
bummer.
can't travel too far from the host and will be sent back to the
So basically, you summon someone and use them as a cannon fodder because if they die, you can revive them, but if you die, they can't revive you, which makes no sense. At that point, might as well kick the other player to their world. What they are gonna do when you are dead?
host if they do,
You know,
something we haven't ever seen before in a
that's kind of
Souls like.
odd
However,
way
you
to
still
do
can
things.
use your lamp as the guest for exploration and combat, and can
Mm.
still level up as I mentioned before at the vestiges, a nice bonus that usually isn't included in Souls titles. According to IGN, there is some difficulty scaling done in co-op according to your weapon levels rather than
Mm.
actual levels, so the game should be slightly more difficult with a friend. There is crossplay for Lords of the Fallen, but only from console to PC and not console to console. So PlayStation to PC is good, and Xbox to PC is good, but not PlayStation to Xbox. And there's everything you need to know
That's
to
what they
get
mean.
going on playing
Who
co-op
cares?
in Lords of the Fallen. This is not our opinion, this is not us saying that co-op is good in Lords of the Fallen, it's simply a guide to get you up and running. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe, it means a lot to us. Eventually you'll get a review or an impressions video out of us on our actual thoughts on how good Lords of the Fallen is in co-op. Until then, we'll see you next time on another episode of the Co-op Bros.
That's actually pretty. Some of the features they implemented was way better than the Dark Souls one, but yeah, the when the host dies, the player can't revive them is kind of sucks. But other than that, everything is kind of good. Let's see. Mm-hmm. 50 hours of lots of Fallen review. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the next mainstream game for a while. Every freaking online player streamer is gonna play that. This is a subscription. Oh yeah, I want to see the dismantling of the MetaQuest 3. It has some wacky stuff inside it. I want to know what those are. Let me switch to my just chatting for a bit, and then we can look at some videos. That's a 1 hour video. Is MMOs are dying? Yes. Try the scans in the links the entire lore. Why? I'm gonna watch that later. I'm curious. Co-op, Red Magic 13 Pro Plus. The Redmi phones are trash. The software is gonna die pretty soon. I have lots of fun. Something extraordinary. CO1. What is this?
Presenting the all-new smartphone, जिसमें है last
Wait, what?
gen Android
Did
10.
they just swear on
Half-a-core
their ad?
processor with ultra-lag feature for the worst gaming experience ever. And there's pin unlock too. Battery life के नाम पर सिर्फ 20 minutes की reels and so many more not so 2023 features. Hurry up before the stocks pile up. Available only at www.ordinaryphones.com.
That's actually a pretty good one. Can't wait to see what they are gonna mess up with that one. Your fast version shouldn't be absolute and should be outdated. Absolute and it's time for something extraordinary. Okay. Man, if you're gonna come out with a freaking Unisoc processor, I'm gonna lose my mind. Why you need Phantom to grow on Twitch? I'm gonna watch that. Let's see what he is saying.
No, that title is not clickbait. You need to, as a streamer and content creator, ban chatters if you want to grow. Active chatters at that. Sometimes the most active chatter in your entire stream needs to be banned. Many
What?
of you are making a massive mistake by not using that big, beautiful ban
Sorry for what I said. I shouldn't have said that. When I pushed to send, I knew it was Raul. Please forgive me.
button. And
Yeah, I do that
some of
lot.
you, it is the reason
Not
why
lot.
you aren't
I
growing.
do that when
Or
that
for others,
someone
it
makes
might
me
be the reason why
uncomfortable.
you are miserable when you go
Hmm.
live. Let's talk about that. Hey, I'm LJ, and I ban chatters very quickly, and I won't apologize for that. Because the fact that I ban people and time people out so frequently is
Yeah,
part of the
fuck 'em.
reason why my chat is so active, engaged, and welcoming to new users. Which I know it sounds like I should have nobody left. I get asked daily, in fact, I get asked dozens of times a day by new creators, new streamers about how to deal with viewers or chatters who break the rules, maybe cross lines, make them uncomfortable, or make jokes that you don't find funny. So I am going to cover why your hesitation to warn, time out, or ban someone could destroy your channel. In fact,
It's
after
pretty easy because if you allow toxicity to be in your chat, it just breeds more toxicity instead of the stream you wanna have. So eventually, if somebody says something rude or something bad to you, if you just allow them, everybody would start doing that. It's like a mob mentality. So the second is someone just was rude to you, you just insta ban them.
For this video, you will probably, as
It's
a
pretty
creator, be a
simple.
lot more willing to use the ban button as well. But I
Yeah,
will
send them to the gulag and make them appeal for
explain
ban
all
and
of
make a content out of
that
that.
in a second. First, something you should already be willing to use, our sponsor, Own.tv. I want to say thank you to our sponsor, Own.tv. You guys should know about Owned by now. They are a fantastic resource for literally any and all streamers. I want to highlight some of their packs that you probably haven't seen before, such as their Pixel pack, and their overlays are not only modular so you can delete anything you don't use, but they also have static overlays that take up much less of your PC resources. And by freeing up those resources, you let your game and your stream run smoothly without any stuttering or frame drops. We have a link in the description, so if you go click that and check out what they've got, you might find your brand new stream overlay. Massive thank you to Own for supporting this
Yep.
channel as well. If you want to support
You
me,
can
guys,
make your
go and
channel
support
look like
them
a
with the link in
billboard.
the description. It really helps us out. First, we have to talk about how every community on Twitch essentially has different rules and different boundaries that they think is okay. Everything
Yeah.
you do as a streamer will impact the type of community you create. The jokes you make, the way you act, the way you treat
Yep.
others, these choices will attract similar types of people to view your content. For example, Animal Crossing streamers make choices for their branding overlays, and the type of content that they make will reflect what appeals to them and their audience.
Wait, that's
And
rare.
the same
I
can be
gotta
said
play
for
that
Call of
game
Duty
sometime.
streamers. They're different
I do
demographics.
have it in my
You'll
PC,
set an
but I
example
never
for what
gotten
is
into
okay
it.
and what isn't. And then slowly, as a community builds around your content and they
What do you
start
mean?
all being in chat
Of course.
together, that chat tends to reflect the streamer as a big cyber blob. And if you are sat there right now thinking to yourself, gosh, I really don't like my chatters, or I wish my chatters wouldn't do X, then you need to take a step back and look at your own content, because clearly it appeals to that type of person. On this topic, one of the most common complaints that I get is from new streamers.
Once again, I'm gonna put my channel into that Reddit so I can get bombarded by ads. Man, last time when I did it, like 2 people texted me and then they wanted to sell me stuff. Like, hi, I'm a freaking creator. You gotta, if you want to make another avatar, why do I want to make an avatar? Mine's fine as it is. You know? You should contact me on Discord. Like, come on. You know, this is stupid. Let's see, where is my last post? How long it's been? 7 hours. Think I can make another one. Probably not in Pune. I'm going to play games. So over my Twitch and link it. Since my mod is active, they're gonna permaban your ass if you just try to sell me some stuff. Wait. Choose a community. Oh. Yeah, virtual YouTubers. Alright. Mm-hmm. Same link can I posted also in 1 day. Oh! Oh, I still have that limit. Okay. It's no problem then. This is what it
saying that their
is.
content seems to get a lot of kids watching it. And I say
Wait, let
from
me
new
read that
streamers saying
comment.
that their content seems to get a lot of kids.
Wow. Say hi to me, please. Okay. Say hi to me. Can you say hi to me? You suck, bitch. That's so typical. And then he, sorry, I want to get back into the community, please. That's the ban appeal right
Watching
there.
it. And I say to them, well, that means your content appeals to kids. If you don't want that to happen, you need to make a change. A chat reflects the streamer. That is a fact. When streamers step outside of that norm, it can cause
Okay.
whiplash for the community, or when a chatter steps outside, it can be weird and off-putting. And it is so
Mhm.
important to take action, whether that is warning.
Yeah, when I was discussing something or talking about something, when somebody says something weird or stupid, it just completely derails my thought process, and then I don't even want to talk after that. It's super
A
taxing.
timeout or
I
a
can
straight
relate. The fuck is this garbage? What is this trash? 148 from her. Okay, to be honest. And then why are you
ban.
here bitching
Now,
about it in the
I know
chat?
what you're thinking.
What
Well,
is
Jake, it's
happening?
easy for you to say if you ban someone, it's nothing to your 100, 150 viewers. But for me, it's half my audience. And you are so wrong. For small streamers, not taking action is detrimental to their growth. And
Yeah,
I'll explain that in full in a second.
definitely.
First, I want to give an example of where each individual creator draws their line to
Just
help
nuke
you
'em.
find where you draw your line. Some communities are okay joking about serious events in history, being edgy and generally a bit dark. But personally, that isn't for me, and
Wait, you should have warned us about the plain pizza delivery in. What? What is that? I don't even understand this phrase. Uh, yeah, that was an insensitive joke. Sorry about the acid joke. Again. Yeah, I
because
don't know
I
what
don't
it
make
is.
those jokes, my chatters won't or shouldn't either. Some communities are sadly also okay with using words
Teaching someone how to try honking means hello, Kikyu. The moon and the depths of our ocean also shares another thing in common. There is no re. I'm not gonna re again. uh, there is no respectable humans there. Wait, Kikyu. What's he talking about? Moon and depths of ocean also shares. I gotta decipher this. Give me a second. Shares another moon and oh man, that took a while. Since I'm just gonna Wakala. To find a fitting word, you can mentally challenge. For example, I just give you snow. This is not snowflake. It's snow lake. Look at that. That sounds like a new Intel processor. Snow lake. Lol. I used it for a word and I made it joke. And then I tried the description of the word. Simply tip it. That's with the mod. The refrain of is negative. R word is negative. Recharged from. Okay.
such as gay or words that describe others who have disabilities in negative ways. In fact, some of the largest creators on the platform do this. But that is never okay in my chat. And my
Mm-hmm.
community knows that, and they won't use those terms, and the people who use those terms aren't in my community. Normally, if your chat is reflecting you, then these issues won't happen with your regular community. A newer chatter might come in and they will say or do something like this just once,
Mhm.
the chatter is warned then by the mods. They either leave because the vibe isn't for them, or they realize
Mm.
they've read the room wrong and stick around but don't make the same jokes. Or,
Yep.
much more likely, they try to argue, insult you, and then get banned because that's a Twitch chatter. All of that is the first
Yep.
step that I want you to think about: your community, your content, and what you want your chat to reflect. And then you need to also consider where you're going to draw the line in the types of jokes and conversations you allow. Once you have those things, it's important to understand that there are a lot of different ways that a chatter can step out of line, for example. There are the clear ways, such as breaking the rules that you have in your panels, like spamming, slurs, self-promo, all the
Mm. Mm.
normal ones. These are obviously met with appropriate warnings, timeouts, and bans. Whatever you feel is the action you want to take in your community and works for you and your mods. Personally, spamming is a timeout, slurs are a ban,
Mm.
and self-promo is usually a ban as well for me, because anyone who self-promos is under the terms of service age to be on Twitch. But what happens when there are things that aren't directly rules being broken, but start to cross the line?
It's a guy from that annoying ad I kept getting. It's a guy from that annoying ad I kept. Okay. It's just a repeatable Andy.
You've
Repeat
said,
Andy.
like edgy jokes or the words I mentioned earlier. Or maybe a viewer isn't breaking a rule, but is clearly not reading the room. For example, often chatters come into smaller streams like mine, but they're actually used to XQC or Ludwig. So they don't understand that posting random lines of 15 emotes
I'm pretty sure Ludwig is just insta ban your ass if you said something like that. I'm quite sure.
over and over and over again is, well, spam.
He doesn't even know you existed because his chat is going so fast, and then some of the mod notices you. He wouldn't even see your comment. It just gets deleted almost instantly. You
Because
know?
to them, it is normal behavior amongst 5,000 viewers compared to my 100 to 150
Mm.
who are just trying to chat with me. These are much more difficult and the line is a lot more blurry. For example,
Mm.
something that smaller streamers get a lot that can cause a lot of trouble is when you have a viewer who keeps asking to DM you, play games with you, or add you as a friend. This happens a lot with smaller chats because every message tends to get read out because chat
Yep.
is slow. And by the way, small streamers, please close your direct messages and be very careful with this stuff. I give this advice to someone daily, it feels like at the moment. People just leave their DMs open and accept anything. You can't
Mm.
encourage a parasocial relationship just for the sake of growth. They are a viewer, you are an entertainer. Direct
Mm.
messaging is inappropriate and closing them is very important. I hear
Yeah, I
constantly
think it's a
that
good
someone
idea
with
to
5
do
viewers
that.
had their DMs open and they received a massive message about how a viewer was depressed and in a bad way that just ruined them for a week. Or worse, they get sent a dick pic, which is just obviously uncomfortable, but that's what happens when your DMs are open. You can call me a dick all you want, but you are not a therapist, a savior, or anything else to these viewers. You are a content creator, and it is not appropriate for viewers to trauma dump on you. And if you are a content creator who encourages parasocial relationships or tells people your DMs are open to talk about their life troubles, then you need to realize how dangerous that is. Another good example is when a chatter simply makes you feel uncomfortable, or for lack of a better word, they're just being weird. What do you do in these situations where people just can't read the room, when they aren't breaking a direct rule, but instead they're just crossing a line that you have set? Well, you can warn them and ask them to stop. Sorry, mate, do you mind not spamming? Or, sorry, I don't add viewers as friends. And if they continue, well, you have to time them out. If they come back after the timeout and keep repeating the behavior that made you uncomfortable, well, then you have to escalate it. This escalation can either be a massive timeout or just a straight ban. I
Yep.
actually have a
That's what I
fantastic
did.
example for you. Take this chatter.
Mustache and what? Like, what are the games? Try here is super fun. And then
They
everything is
joined,
blocked
said
out.
hi, engaged in chat for a bit, and then
Uh-huh.
asked me for a 1v1 in COD while I was playing an indie game called 12 Minutes, which is a puzzle game, and it's nothing like COD. So I ignored the message. They then posted, "Why you sexy but not me?" Which is a really weird question and kind of uncomfortable because what am I supposed to say to that? So I ignored it. It isn't worth timing out and it isn't breaking any rules. It is just uncomfortable. And because my chat is fairly active, it scrolls away fairly quickly.
Yeah.
But then they posted it again. So I just said, "Hey, I'd appreciate it if you didn't say stuff like that. It makes me feel uncomfortable." I drew
What
my
does that
line
even
and
mean?
politely asked them to stop. They then said, GG's, I'm out. But I ignored them because I'm trying to make entertaining content and talk to chatters who want to actually watch that content.
Yep.
And they didn't actually leave, obviously, because nobody ever does when they say they're leaving. He didn't take his toys and go home like some little toddler. They added in, just for that reason, I'm out, which, again, I ignore. And I admit, at this point, I probably should have timed them out or banned them. But I didn't have mods
Yep.
active, and I was trying to focus on the game.
No. What you do is you pull pull that guy into your main screen, open his chat, and then make fun of him, and then ban his ass like a public execution. That's what have you
And
done.
because I made this mistake of
You just make content out of him for the next 5
just
minutes.
letting it scroll past and not timing it out, it meant that he was able to go full nice guy mode.
Emotionally survive.
And that meant I had to ban him because
Who are you to tell
he
him
was
that?
being
You're
weird
not
and
his
making me
dad,
uncomfortable.
dude.
He clearly didn't understand the vibe of the stream.
Yep,
And you're
banned.
thinking, oh, it's okay. He's a complete random. It doesn't matter.
GG.
He'd only been in the chat for the first time. No, he'd been watching me for about 8 or 9 months, since March of 2021, and he was a paying subscriber. Let me be clear here. You can see the messages on screen, and I didn't ban him because he insulted my mustache. I banned him because he was making my chat and myself uncomfortable. It is a massively common joke in my chat that my mustache has a giant gap in the middle. I joke about it all the time. It literally looks like two caterpillars trying to have a conversation while socially distancing. But the way he was acting made my other chatters uncomfortable and ruined the vibe. You can see the line I draw in this situation. The person crossed it, I politely warned them, and they continued. The thing is though, bans are reversible, so don't start freaking out about losing chatters. A chatter might go, oh shit, I was having a bad day, I am so sorry, and submit an unban request. So let's go ahead and look at the unban request he submitted.
Everyone should be able to speak their mind. That's why.
Well,
That's a deny right there.
the unban
He's a
request
goner.
is great as well because it actually lets me talk about something you guys need to understand. Viewers and
Good
chatters
job.
can speak their mind. They want to have the freedom to say whatever they want. Go nuts.
There goes
They
your
can do that.
account.
But as a streamer, don't worry. They have to also face the consequences. Streamers of all sizes, if you can take anything away from this video, let it be this. You can ban whoever the f you want from your chat, whether they are breaking a rule or not. It is your space. If they step out of line or ruin the vibe,
You
get
are
rid
the
of
main character.
now, I know what you're going
On
to say,
this
and I
one.
mentioned it earlier. LJ, easy for you to say. Your chat is bigger. You have 150 viewers. Banning one person doesn't impact you like it impacts us. It hurts us much more to lose a viewer. Wrong. Just absolutely wrong. It is the opposite.
No, it's the
It affects
vibe.
you so much worse
If it
to
ruins the
not
vibe,
warn
it's not
or
worth
ban
it.
someone. A weird message for me disappears. I can ignore it and watch it fly away because my chat is fairly active. But for you, that weird message that ruins the vibe will sit there and stink up your chat. And it can be incredibly off-putting to your other potential chatters. But also, not removing weird messages sets an example of what is okay and what isn't. If you
Yeah.
let people get away with something,
It's like a
others will
domino
think
effect.
it's okay, and very quickly you will have a terrible, toxic community and you will hate streaming. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I banned Pokimane. This
Wait,
was a bit
what?
of a weird video, but I'm still very sick, and I wanted to talk about banning people because it seems like small streamers refuse to ban anyone. If you want to learn more
That's
about
a-
streaming,
that's
I recommend
a-
clicking here. It's a really good video, and I think it will really
That's
help
something else.
you out
That came out of
specifically.
nowhere.
John, who's watching this. Look at John.
Pretty good, pretty good. If you guys want stream advice, you should check this guy out. What's the name? Stream Scheme. He's scheming. Is it viewable though? No. Oh, I think it's okay. That makes sense. Mm. Here's for optimism. Yeah, I had optimistic thoughts about that future, but once I realized what's really going on, GG. You guys we are done. When did Assassin's Creed get banned? I think I can start playing now. Pretty good. Not good. Yeah, I'm just more interested on playing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll be able to help. I promise. Point.
Hill, I've made my decision. It's not yet time for you to take part in this mission.
No! Papa! By the winds. I blacked out? The magic... This is the cursed city of Aphis, after all. Oh, my things are all gone. Damn it. Just what I needed.
Hmm. Left bumper, left trigger. Oh, okay. Bumper and trigger. Dash, roll, cancel.
Damn! Some of my weapons are missing. What happened while I was knocked out?
But this game has DLSS. I can feel myself lagging. Upper FSA quality. Oh, it doesn't seem like it has it. Oh, FSR. Let's put it on balanced.
Some salve. Luckily, it's still in the bag. I don't dare think about how I'd...
Hmm. Warrior of Legion to act on my behalf. I'm sending her to the region. Women's Surveillance to investigate the unit department. Contact with them. So somebody came here and I'm in a recon
Still
mission.
no word from
Okay.
my father or the Legion since they arrived at the Cursed City.
Hmm.
I need to find them as soon as possible. This is my only chance to prove myself. Maybe I should have a look around first.
Alright. I think I have a delay. No, the combat itself feels a little bit slow.
consciousness right as I jumped down. Forget it. At least I'm all right now. I'd better finish my mission first. With magic energy. I've never seen such a high purity.
Ooh, my first victim.
Something
Right
from
there.
Aphis.
Let's go. He's a dead man. Can I lock on?
Hey, who's
No?
that? Hey, those are my weapons! Stop!
Oh. How do we run? Okay.
Put down my weapons, you hear me?
Get back, you criminal scum.
Hey! Stop! Damn it! Got through! There's no way to get to the other side.
Why the music feels a little bit giga loud?
Is that a magicite device up ahead?
Wait. I just lost HP over that. Making contact with the location. So it's just a teleport circle. Okay. Open games menu. Ability to talents. Learn them. Okay. Oh, it's basically a bonfire.
Whoa. What is this feeling? My body feels normal. It should be fine, right?
Hmm. Oh, I can just use it. Alright. Can I jump? Doesn't seem like it. That it did something? Not sure what it did. I'm just killing them right away.
Looks like you want it the hard way.
Okay.
I need to hurry up and find my weapons. Staff, spear, bracelets, and my daggers. All right, I've got them all back. This will make getting to Aphis much easier.
Oh, I have a bunch of weapons. That makes sense. Which one I like the most? I'm gonna try all of them. That's hammer. I think I used it that before. Spear. And the staff. Hmm. I like the staff. Oh. This is something else. I like this more. This is more impactful. I'm gonna try this. Oh, hello. How's it going? Groot? Welcome to the stream. I'm just trying out this new game I just got. Have you ever tried this one? Ooh. Nope. Ah, okay. I see it did be a Sobin. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a level up. How's your day? Oh. Oh, no. At least it's not hitting me too hard though. that bad. Oh, okay. Do you play video games? What games do you play? Ooh, that one is a hit. No, it's covering me. Ooh, I can. It's super hard to tell what it's gonna do. Oh, yeah. You play Valorant?
Looks like it dropped a weapon.
Check.
The Northwind Legion's mark on the hilt. Papa and the others must have come this way. Perfect. At least I'm on the right track.
I barely survived that fight. Which way am I supposed to go? Yeah, I know about Valorant. Do you play ranked or normal? Both? Oh, okay. What rank you are at? How's the game? I saw it. I'm not really a PS person, but
By the North Wind.
I do
Such a grand city wall.
saw some of those games.
This must be Aphis. Here.
In good track. Oh, okay. Okay, I should stay on that one. How is the game? Do you have fun? Because it's basically CSGO, right? At least Counter-Strike. But with skills. Do you like playing them?
That's... This is a Northwind Legion grave. From the looks of it, it was dug recently. Thorin Gunnarsson. I don't know why you were buried here, but may the wind
Wait,
guide your soul.
Valorant. Are you from India? Where are you from? Most Indian people play freaking Valorant most of the time. I don't know what's here with the FPS and Indian people, they love to play that.
Judging by its direction, I should be able to get into the city from here. Wow. What a terrifying magical aura. Even the forest is filled with strange monsters I've never seen before. And if that's the case, the city must also be... No, don't think about that. I need to focus on completing my mission.
I want to change my weapons. I don't like it. Get up, me. No wolves play. What do you mean? No wolves play? Like the whole world is playing Valorant? Yeah, that's true, but it's very popular in the Indian side, you know? At least for the streamers. Most streamers play Valorant. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. I mean, most of the Indian people I saw in the Twitch played Valorant or some of those FPS games. Where are you from? So I just assumed that you are from India. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Not with speed. Capable of a physical act. Full distance from normal dodge. Earth, I guess. Me too, me too. How's your life on Earth? Yeah, I think in my opinion, this playstyle feels more fast.
To think that Hathor and Gunnarsson died. What the hell could have happened with Operation Ashwind? Their last report just mentioned someone living in Aphis. There hasn't been any word from them since. I really am worried about them. Hopefully the
Oh,
North
hello,
will be
thanks
hiding
India.
from Fox.
Welcome to the stream.
Please, I'll do anything.
How are you? Welcome, welcome. Oh, can I climb up? Yes, I can.
Whoa! You better not fall in. I never did pass.
Speaking Tamil. Ah, sure, if you speak in Tamil, I will.
Allegiance swimming test. I hate this view. Like the water's bottomless.
Oh, vanakkam. I can say vanakkam. The voice that is here. No. This is my voice. Oh, hello DJ. Welcome back to the stream. இப்படி ஏன் இப்படி பண்றீங்க? என்ன ஒரு விஷயம் இருக்கு? Yeah, I'm kind of inside a cave. I think I might have to jump down. No? Oh. Oh, okay. 2 நாளா ஆளையே காணோம். Oh yeah, he was streaming here and there, but I wasn't streaming for a long time. So I guess he wasn't able to see me. But I was streaming, but not much. Yeah. How have you guys been doing? How's your day? Beautiful, cool. Oh, nice, nice. Doing good. I hope it wasn't too bad. Mutant Nexus. I can't break any of this.
Energy's different from what I've
Was a
seen.
bit
before.
worse. Took some
Is it some
meds
sort
for a
of
week.
magic?
Oh, okay, okay. Nice, nice. Good, the medicine worked.
Let us out of here! Why can't we leave? The Archon has ordered that anyone
Lunch?
who wants to be
Not yet. I just ate like around 50-50. Oh, okay, okay. I ate like 2 hours ago, like 2 or 1 hour ago.
you need to reapply.
So I'm not really feeling hungry.
Plaza, don't
Maybe later. What do you guys do? Right? Do you guys having food? What lunch are you guys having? Same thing here. Oh, okay, okay. That makes sense. What did you have for the breakfast?
May the three bless us. We're all doomed.
Is this some kind of image magic? Could it be related to the curse? There are so many incredible phenomena here.
Those are what I. Ah. Wait. What I. What's the side dish? You just ate. Those are raw. Regular routine. Oh, okay, okay. I think I might have to. Yeah, fight
Wait,
him.
are you from Aphis?
And from the looks of you, you're with the Northwind Legion, but a child.
You know of the Northwind Legion. Have you seen any others?
No
What happened to the other dude who asked me to
coming with me.
talk in comments? Whoa! Lock onto his ass. Jeez. Ooh, I think that was a hit. Oh, I think. Oh! I think he did something.
Not bad. Now it's my turn to show you the might of the Atheist Legion.
Oh! Oh! I just have to die. Then why they made me fight him anyway? Win the fight and lose the cutscene. GG. Let's be what's in
Northwind warrior. Looks like she's just a child.
Yeah, the Chandramukhi movie already came to the OTA. I think I've seen this. The movie was a dud.
Good.
So if you want to watch it on home, you can look it up.
What is this place? By the North Wind, you all look
Strange.
just who exactly are you? Are you Ephesians?
Yes, we're Ephesians. Aristoi, to be precise. And it was I, Minerva, who gave the order to capture the Northwind Legion's men. Fortunately for me, you're the one we encountered. It seems this is the fate the three have bestowed upon us.
What are you going to do to me? And what's an Aristoi?
Easy now. Aristoi only means that we are of the noble class. What's your name, child?
Hilda.
Hilda. You came in the name of your country's royal house to look for Commander Harold, yes?
You went through my things?
Calm yourself. There's more. I conducted
Why
a
the
magical
music is super loud?
That's how I know you're no ordinary scout. You're also Harold's daughter.
You?
I'll take that as an admission. Moving on then. There's something I'd like to discuss with you. Roxanne, replay the echo.
Yes, mistress.
Hmm.
No, not luck. I came for you.
Look at what you've made them do. Stop it, human. You brought chaos to the city.
That is my intention. They are excellent in combat and make highly effective paths. I plan to achieve my goal with the help of these outsiders.
You're willing to destroy everything for your own agenda?
Such hypocrisy coming from you. You know full well that this city is nothing but a fading illusion. Yes, a few soldiers died, but so what? Anyone who tries to stop me must pay.
You go too far, human. Release those outsiders immediately. Your actions will bring danger to all of us.
Pathetic. Do you honestly think I can be dissuaded by your scorn and rage?
Oh, thank you for the raid.
How religious
Roberto Miles. Thank you, thank you. Welcome everyone.
He would not listen to you.
Thank you once again for
He
the
had
raid.
no choice but to do what I asked. Once more, the outsiders are completely at my mercy.
Double raid.
Is there any
Thank you for the raid. Once again. Welcome everyone.
You can't
This is
help
a double raids. Oh, DJ back again. Nice, nice.
to a certain degree he is more
Able to
tenacious
reach
than
him.
me.
Thank you. I hope you had a wonderful stream as well.
I've said all I am going to say, and I'll be taking my leave now. And Minerva, I think it would be best if we don't see each other again.
Human!
So you guys can call me Alexa. And I usually play mostly story-based games and talk about some random stuff. So you can ask me
What's
anything.
the meaning of this?
And I will do my best to
Your
answer you
father's
guys.
legion
Hello,
met with
hello.
danger.
Robot 2 plays
We have been
Valorant.
served with cold
Yep.
events that have happened
I'm
in
pretty
the
sure
city.
most of the Indians play Valorant.
Pure, unadulterated
Tamil, yeah.
truth. Any
Oh, thank you for the
questions?
follow. Empre? Thank you for the follow, Perry. Amma. Amma. Okay. True.
So not only was my father threatened by this
Oh,
unit,
he became the
but he
boss.
was also manipulated into doing his dirty work?
Yeah, once you guys
But
follow
you
me,
just
you can
came to
take over my
investigate
raid.
Rufus.
My, what do you call
How
it?
did it end up like this?
My
Is that
stream as
so?
the boss.
As I see it, your people shouldn't
Oh.
have come here in the first
Oh,
place.
thank you for the follow
I won't
again.
harm anyone in the Northwind Legion.
Roberto Miles. Thank you,
However,
thank
The
you.
best thing for everyone
Welcome.
is for all of you
Hope
to
you guys
leave
enjoy
as
my
soon
stream.
as possible.
Streamers.
If you're willing to work
Have
with
fun
me,
staying.
we may be able to end this disaster with the fewest casualties. What do you think?
If it means my father and fellow soldiers will be safe,
Mm.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
I see. Well then, on behalf of all the adherents here, I welcome
Where are you guys from? I assume you guys are all from India
You
and
may
not
also
Tamil.
speak with the others
I
here
assume.
and get your gear and weapons in order.
I'm following.
Once
Thank you
you're
for the
ready, come
follow.
find me, and we'll discuss
Item?
our plans for working together.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Sure do. She is very updated with the techniques and yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I was thinking about looking at the Meta Quest and Dismantle, but I kind of wanted to try this game, so I skipped that one.
It's a solid base. I'm all ready now.
Sorry. Okay, that's fun to know.
Then come,
Yeah,
let's talk
indeed.
about our deal.
Oh, I
What
got a new
set it up
phone.
now? Your goal is to find
Do you
a
guys
way
know
to
which phone it
ask the
is?
Legion to withdraw. Fortunately, I have a few echo stones here that Bion
Have a
has
wonderful
collected.
dream. Thank you, Lobo, once again for this raid, and I hope you guys have a good time, and see you soon. Sorry.
You won't give me them for free.
Tungu, Tunguga, Tungugaga. I have checked creativity for that. Yeah, he's a good one.
Alright.
Oh, everyone else, don't be shy to ask me anything.
At least I'm interested in the law and this city.
We are here to have fun and talk.
Is there anything else you'd like to know?
I have checked
If
it.
not, my business.
Ipom, Tunguga, Nalai Papa. Oh. Okay.
I'm ready.
Good night.
Now,
Wait,
how are we going to cooperate?
it's just 1 p.m. Why are you sleeping now?
Let's start from the simplest part. Since you dared to sneak into Aphis alone, I'm sure asking you to enter enemy territory shouldn't be a problem. Let's take this to the war table. I'll explain things to you there. First, you need to go to the Black Streets and find the shifting stone that was stolen by the War Axe. Not too long ago, one of Barad's men...
Okay,
claimed
let me guys get you with something. Where is it? I'm gonna ask you guys something. Stick around. Okay, this one is a good one. You guys try to come up with the answer for this one. I'm gonna text you in chat and then read it. You know why you never see elephants hiding up in trees? Do you guys know? Let's go. Who's gonna tell me the answer first?
First, you need to go to the Black Streets and find the shifting stone that was stolen by the War Axe. Not too long ago, Take this glimmer. It'll help light your way. If you follow the sewer, you'll arrive at the entrance to the Black Streets.
Entrance of the Black
It's
Streets.
where we
Okay.
arranged to meet Quintus. All right. If there's anything else you'd like to ask about, you can come to me, Bion, or Roxanne at any time.
Got it.
Hilda? Time is of the essence.
Yeah, the music is pretty loud. What do you guys think? So far, this game is kind of meh. I would rather play that. What's it called? The Ubisoft one? Ubisoft. Where am I supposed to go? Meet Quincy at the entrance. And I would prefer a map. Does it have a map? Not exactly. Finally. Oh, this game does have a jump. Alright.
Is this the end of the sewer? This is where we were supposed to meet, right?
Oh.
Is that writing on the ground? Something happened at Quintus Storage in the Blackstreets. I need to go back. Help. Quintus. He just left this and ran? And what's Quintus Storage? Should I tell Minerva? Or should I ask around the Blackstreets to find where this Quintus Storage place is?
Yep, that's pretty obvious. Do you know the answer for the question? I just texted in the chat section. It's pretty good. I'm gonna get you good. You don't know how. You don't know the answer.
Friends, the other story have abandoned you, and not for the first time. How long must we suffer? Because we are not angry enough. Have we not lost enough loved ones? Or have we just not suffered enough from this damnable curse? Look at what humanity has done! This is what we get for trusting the Aristotle. This does not provoke resistance. Then I know what you truly lack. Weapons to fight back. Not just the killing devices, the courage, or the alcohol. I'm talking about the most devastating weapon of all. Strategy. We need a flawless strategy. One that ensures our revolution is successful. Then rally to me! Fight for our dignity! Fight
Wait for survival. Let's get to the good part. I want to kill something. I haven't seen any victims yet. Let's go.
Hey, ma'am, spare some
What?
Stardust. Please, I have nothing, but Murad won't give me any Stardust. Hey, wait! You're an outsider! No!
Oh shit.
Useless trash. What you are is as food. Huh?
Oh god, what just happened?
Looks like you're new here. Unlucky for you. You won't get away this time.
That was easy.
Just like those animals affected by the magic outside the city.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. If the developers themselves don't put much effort into it, why should I? Yeah, why should I? I don't know, the combat feels a little bit short range. Wait, somebody shooting at me? I didn't even see that. Let's go. Let's go kill his ass. Wait, how do we get that? I'm not sure. Uh-oh. Kind of a bad spot to use that.
Hey, boss, come check this out. We found this creature on the streets. It seems like it can understand us. Could be one of the monsters we had just created. It's not a member of the Essex, but a victim of the experiment that escaped from Skids. Huh?
Okay, should I keep playing this or should I try some other games?
So from now on,
What do you guys think?
you work for me. What job should I give you? The Sentry? Boss, I have to say, no one wants to work with this monster. We don't even know he eats people.
It's just vomiting. Oh, I can move.
He says he promises to be loyal. If he doesn't eat people, any more questions? What are you afraid of? You call him a monster. Most monsters look just like you and me. The real monsters are handsome, wear fine clothes, and speak sweet nothings. They are the ones who will eat you alive. If you don't fear them, why does this child...
Oh, 1 second. Okay, I'm getting a call.
I've made...
That's kind of unfortunate. Alright, should be good. We can continue. I don't like this getting stranded in a place and then don't know where to go. Super annoying. I just like to run with a map marker. Let me relax. Don't want make me stress out. You know? People play video games to relax, not to stress out.
I'll kill him this time.
Those voices coming from upstairs. Did they mention Quintus?
Help!
You'll pay for what you did, Quintus. No more.
Let him go!
kind stranger. I am Quintus. You saved me. I am forever in your debt and at your service.
Good. I was sent by the adherents to ask you to uphold your word and tell me the whereabouts of the Shifting Stone.
Huh? The adherents sent you? So they brought in an outsider to help them. How strange. Please, tell me more, friend.
No, just tell me what I need to know.
Oh, that... how...
According to the plan, you're to tell me more about the Shifting Stone.
Right. You certainly are serious, friend. But the situation has changed. The Warax heard that someone wanted to take the Shifting Stone, so they moved it from their warehouse.
Do you know where?
Within their fortress, but you can't just waltz right in.
You worry too much. So, what is your plan?
It's clear why the mistress chose you. Is so strong. We should probably help each other out more.
What do you mean?
The mistress promised me that after I tell you about the Shifting Stone, I'll be able to freely enter and leave the shelter. Beyond providing information, I sometimes sell various goods. You would love them, friend.
This is the first I've heard of any such promise.
It was a private agreement. Of course you wouldn't have been privy to such information, friend.
Great. So now I have to protect you, too.
Don't worry. Just keep moving forward. I'll find a place to hide.
This is getting more and more troublesome.
I'll help you on your mission. It's no trouble at all.
Just tell me how I can get into their encampment. Leave the rest.
They've probably raised their security by now, but luckily, I'm here. Follow the tunnel behind me to get inside the inner city rampart. It'll be less guarded there.
Man, I'm just looking through my Facebook because this is not interesting at all for me. Oh god.
Now, the Warax have taken it for themselves and built multiple passages. You can use them to get the high.
I can see why nobody is playing this game on Twitch.
That's right, but the inner city
GG this game.
Also, there seems to be a lot of flour left
So
over from
clunky. The combat is clunky as hell. I hate it.
It's highly flammable.
Flower that's been around
It
for
doesn't
1,000
phase
years.
very smooth.
Yes, because it's been cursed too. Finally, while you sneak in, I'll ask around and see if I can find where the stone's hidden.
After everything that's happened, you still want to come with me? You sure are eager.
Well, they raised my shop. I would like a little something to ease my pain. Also, you will be leading the way. By the way, here's a small gift for you, friend.
What is it? Why are you giving it to me?
Holy shit. Shut the fuck up. Let's go.
One more thing.
Oh no, stop. Don't.
To block
Please.
Warax. You can just clear them
Please,
as you
just...
go.
Alright.
When they're finished dealing with Quintus up there, tell them to hurry back to me. And keep an eye out for signs of any outsiders trespassing on the black streets.
Got it, boss.
This is one of those games. Oh. We get the bonfire. Holy crap. GG. Is this who made this game? I think this is like a Ubisoft level of Dark Souls. That's how it feels like. Complete dud. You gotta polish the combat more. Mm. That sounds good. Looks good. Blade dance. That's. I think that's spear, right? Yeah. Oh, I can spin. It's basically like wheels of fate. Makes sense. Hmm. Brain dead build. Brain dead build. All the brain dead builds in one video. I'm gonna see that. Wait, what good game is that? I have no idea what game is that. I came at a brain dead. Armored Core. Oh.
What's going on, all you gamers? Today we're going to be going over a little bit of Asterigos Curse of the Stars. What I'm going to be going over is what I believe are the best two weapons that you can be using very early game, probably even into the later game. So if that interests you, stay tuned. That's coming up next. Play, and personally I'm having a blast. But what weapons are great to start off with in order to get the most out of the game and not fall over very often? Now pretty much at the start of the game you're going to require quite a few options, so it might be a little bit overwhelming to some people straight away. I think a lot of people are probably going to go for the sword and shield. The sword and shield are amazing to try because they're able to negate a lot of damage with that block, you're able to take on multiple enemies. They don't, however, do the most damage, and sometimes if you're getting hit from behind, it can be a bit of a nightmare because you're in amongst the thick of everything. I switched off of this and went for a combo that's completely different, but I think anyone who likes mage builds will probably love this one. So what I'd recommend would be having a staff as your main, and then having just down the bottom here some bracelets. These work perfect. The reason for that, the staff has just complete long range, you can attract pretty much anything, it does a big bit of damage, it does massive area damage with that fourth quadrant from your combo, and the bracelet is the complete opposite.
I don't know, I don't like any of these weapons they have in this game because they feel weird. They don't feel... When I slash someone, it doesn't feel like I'm attacking them. It's clunky. That's the best way to describe it. It's like I'm doing emotes. That's how it feels. It doesn't feel that smoothness of a combat. It feels like I'm emoting. That's the best way to describe this game. You know? Probably I would have more fun playing a mage build. Because this melee sucks in this game. Kinda. That looks interesting. Hmm. Hmm. It's locked. Specific key required. Animation looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. Looks like a loot goblin. I have no idea which way I have to go. GG. I assume this way maybe? Yeah, I don't think I can go that way. Wait. Oops. Oh, hello, Luki. Welcome. Welcome back. It's been a while. How been doing? How are you doing? Long time see, yeah. Like forever. You back now? What? I just got knocked out of my the bridge. GG. Long time no see. Yeah. How are you? How's it going? That was fun. Yeah. Stupid. I'm good. Oh, okay, nice. So you back or you just hopping by? That's a girl. Yeah. Oh, I can create my own character. I'm just stuck with that one. That kind of expected.
How can this humble servant be of service, friend?
Go deeper into the war action campaign. I gotta Google that. I have no idea where it is.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? This Dean Priceless giving you. So first thing you want to do is make sure you buy this Elixir of Renewing. Pretty much it's just going to help you reset your attributes. Go ahead and follow this path. That ladder that I just passed will be up. I will be showing you how to get to that ladder at the end of the video. Until then, just follow the path that I'm creating for you. The best thing I'd say to do is definitely explore. I cannot harp on that enough because there's a lot going on here in Asterigo's Curse of the Stars. Definitely continue going straight down. Drop down at this ladder. If you want, you can drop down here. Stars. Definitely continue going straight down. Drop down at this ladder. If you want, you can drop down here. You'll definitely find some loot. But just remember, continue the path.
Okay.
At this point, you're just looking for your waypoint so you can kind of have an idea of where you are, and that's the resting spot that we're looking for. And you want to continue straight up these steps. You will have to dodge a few enemies. They'll definitely be around, but this is what you're pretty much looking for. Once you get to the end of this, you'll definitely have to fight a mini boss.
Oh, okay. I think I got it. At least I think I can. I do. Wait, I don't think this is the waypoint he mentioned. Uh-oh. What's the average view now? I think last time, because yesterday it was kind of like 2. I'm not sure. I think it will probably be higher today. Oh, I think that's it. I got it. I think. It shows the axe.
I'm finally in. I have to tread carefully now.
What have you been up to, Loki? I know you gotta had to do something or something. I think you went to take care of your mom, right? What do I go into the... When I get stunned, I go into this sitting posture and then I can't move. Super annoying. Alright. Proceed.
Oh, friend, that was splendid. Decimus was just as powerful as Barad, yet you vanquished him with ease. If you're willing to do so, you could easily make quick work of Barad as well.
I didn't come here for Barad. My mission is to get in, get the shifting stone, and get back out undetected.
Yes, but with him out of the picture, you wouldn't have to sneak around. It'll be much harder to move around undetected now that you've killed Decimus. It's better to have more options as to how you complete your mission. By the way, friend, I heard some information that I think you should know.
Where did you hear that the stone's been moved?
It wasn't hard at all, friend. There's no shortage of people willing to give information in exchange for small incentives. Barad isn't the most popular character, after all. All you need are reliable informants, flexible methods of inquiry, and a careful mind. Friend, please don't say it's only now that you begin to appreciate my talents.
To be fair, the first time I tried to meet you, you ditched me.
Please, give me some time, and I'll prove myself.
So if Barad is so bad, why has no one overthrown him?
Those who can overthrow him look on indifferently, and those who want to are powerless to do so. To be honest, Minerva's adherents belong to the latter. If Barad were to die, it would be a huge advantage for them.
Really? I don't know. Minerva told me to keep a low profile.
Isn't the reason obvious? The mistress doesn't think you can kill Barad.
Maybe. Barad probably moved the shifting stone to lure me in. You know what? I'd actually like to see for myself how ugly that face of his really is.
Friend! This is as far as I go, friend. I'll only slow you down if I keep going. But don't worry, I'll try to stay here. If you need to retreat,
don't do retreats. It's not my style. And even if Barad won't give me the shifting stone, I'll figure out a way to get it. Leave it to me.
Ah, you certainly are reliable. Then I'll await your good news.
Rod, what are you going to do with the shifting stone? Who cares? My target is the Stardust. The gods only know what the stone is for. I only ask because I received information that the Etherists want to come and examine it. What? Just to leak its whereabouts to them? We both know who did it. Anyway, they seem to be very interested. Even if we don't infringe on each other now, we will covet this place sooner or later. Should we offer them the stone to maintain the current peace? I think they might make their move after the war in order to weaken us. I really don't trust the Etherists. What do you think? Do they even have a chance of beating the Archon? Actually, I think their chance of victory is very high. That's not good. I've made my decision. If the Everest makes an inquiry, just set a price with them. The higher, the better. They may help me be rid of the curse, but if they want me to submit to them, that's a totally different matter. Understood. Hey, you! Yeah, I see you. Come in. So you're the one that's been causing
I
trouble.
got it.
A child?
Oh, okay. What does that mean? I kind of forgot.
Impressive.
Hey,
Be
I'm
right
not
back.
a child.
You knew. I can't let you leave this granary alive. Not after you've killed so many of my men. But I am curious. What the hell are you doing here in the Black Streets?
I've come for the shifting stone.
The shifting stone? I see. Now,
Okay.
I know exactly who you
Update on Discord server.
The cost is really
Wait, I made it. Didn't you join?
your life. Ready to pay?
Depends who's fighting.
It's in my above section. Did you join or?
Obvious. Don't worry.
I also have my character story too.
For long.
Give it a read if you want. Want to know about my character more? You just lit the whole thing on fire. Oh. Oh, I'm dead. He just eated me.
outsiders killed him!
Yep.
Okay. Time to search his treasury. The shifting stone should be around here somewhere. Treasury. That shining stone. That must be what Minerva's looking for.
History repeats itself. Tyranny inevitably leads to violent revolution. common people believe that prosperity and peace shall return as the tyrant collapses.
Probably not.
The true test, however, never starts until the oppressor is gone.
Now I can bring it to Minerva.
Everyone says the Aetherus is resourceful, Hypatia.
Yes, please rest assured, the sublimation can help everyone. I promise to free you from the curse, and the ritual is at no cost.
Are you sure you won't accept my treasure? I know that once the ritual is successful, my appearance will become great publicity for the Aetherus.
Oh, hello, Robert. Welcome to the stream.
Just name it.
Welcome, welcome.
As long as you take my pain away, I'll give you anything.
Ideals and truth are a
How
part
you
of
been?
religion. I already have everything I need. However, if your generosity hasn't been exaggerated, I do hope we can make peace between the Warrats and the Empress.
Done. You have my word, woman. It shall be so. Decimus, give the order. From here on out, the feud between the Warrats and the Aetherus is over. The conflicts, the territory expanse, they are forgotten.
Hello.
Let us end it all with our
How's that doing? You doing good?
This is fantastic! You have my deepest thanks! What a wonderful moment!
What's up? What's been going
Enjoy
on?
the Stardust wine before the sublimation ritual.
Oh yeah, I gotta take a look.
Poisonous vines have blocked the road. The fire enchantite could help me with them. Maybe I should bring this back to Minerva first. should bring this back to Minerva first.
How exactly I can do that?
should bring this back to Minerva first.
Today, freedom is the symbol of true wealth. And the
Maybe I should bring this back to Minerva first.
fortress key, so once we find the entrance to that dungeon, we can also complete it. Power Star is a tasty tonic.
I don't think
The
it
year
was.
of virtual reality
Let's
turned
see.
out to be the run-up to mixed reality, and today we have Meta's mid-range XR headset on our teardown table, the MetaQuest 3. A key feature that was missing on the Quest Pro, the time of flight sensor, is front and center on the Quest 3, and by adopting the Quest Pro's pancake lenses, the Quest 3 presents a substantially thinner profile when compared to the Quest 2, and
Yeah,
yet
that's
it
true.
manages to weigh 10 grams more than its predecessor somehow.
Huh?
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's the fine folks at Creative Electron casually dropping another superhuman X-ray like it's no big thing. Thanks guys. It looks like there's a lot of screws in there, and I'm guessing that big old black rectangle in the middle is our battery. So here's what I want to know. At half the price of the Quest Pro, are we getting half the functionality and performance in the MetaQuest 3? Let's take a
that
look
is the
inside and
question.
find out.
Let's
Before
see.
we get
If
started,
it's, if it's like around 50% or even 7, I would be happier if it's 70%, but even 50 is
to
pretty
remove the
good.
head strap, which loops through the headset and clips
It just basically is the best VR headset you can buy right now.
onto the speaker arms. The face cushion is also clipped on and comes away easily enough, which is a huge plus as both these parts need to be replaceable, because sweat is gross and these parts are going to get sweaty. Underneath those parts, there's an additional rubberized layer that's designed to block any light leakage. This is clipped in too, but while making my way around, I hear a distinct snap of plastic near the proximity sensor at the top. Turns out the clips securing the rubber face guard to the frame are stubborn around this area, probably to ensure the whole thing doesn't just fall off. But clearly, I broke something as a result. A bit of cosmetic damage might not be the end of the world, but it's annoying nonetheless. Popping off the plastic lens cover
that kinda
reveals
sucks.
nothing at all, which shouldn't be too surprising because the Quest 3 didn't inherit the fabulous eye tracking the Quest Pro got, so we're not seeing any of the IR emitters or sensors we found in that premium headset.
Nice.
Meta hasn't made any repair manuals public for any of their Quest headsets, so it's hard to know what to go for next. My instinct is to get every screw around the lenses, around the edges, and on the nose bridge.
Ooh, look at how complicated it looks. Do not drop this VR headset at all. It's gonna freaking... Something is gonna, inside gonna break almost immediately the second you drop it.
And there are a lot of
Almost all of them are not metal. All of them are plastic too. So you gotta be very careful with these things.
screws. And I mean a lot.
Look at
There's
that.
lots of screws here. There are so many screws here.
Yep.
And one more. I'm willing to bet the faceplate is now only held in place by clips. Right enough, it pops off with a bit of help from my trusty spudger and a bit of elbow grease. Once open, I have a series of camera and sensor cables snaking up to the main board.
Ooh, let's go. Let's see the magic.
I need to get that front faceplate
I assume this is like the heat dissipator. Yeah, it has a fan and then it comes out of top.
off, and that means removing the
Nice.
antenna bracket. Now we have
Ah.
access to the press connectors leading to the time of flight sensor, cameras, and microphone mounted to the faceplate. Let's take a look at that new time of flight sensor. This little marvel of technology continuously measures distance to an object and is a key component in mixed reality hardware. Aside from
Oh, it's like a depth sensor, I
being
think.
instrumental in hand and controller tracking on
That
the
makes
Quest
sense.
3, it's also the reason why you no longer need to specify a safe space. The depth sensor takes care of that by automatically mapping out the room and any objects around you.
Yep.
What I found most interesting about the Quest 3's time of flight sensor is that it fits perfectly where the Quest Pro's time of flight sensor would have gone had it not been dropped from the production model. What's more,
Oh.
the connector actually fits the connector that's on the Quest Pro board as well. Whether that's significant in any way, shape, or form is yet to be seen, but for the time being, the only Meta headset to have a time of flight sensor is the Quest 3. With the faceplate out of the way, I can proceed to remove the heatsink bracket and the fan that's helping wick the heat away from the headset. The heat
Wait, I
profile
don't
of the headset
understand
is
one
also
part though. It has that ventilation on top, but can air come out of it though?
interesting. While the small gap
What temperature is yours? 26.1.
around the edges
Okay.
of the faceplate allow for airflow, most of the heat escapes through the thin plastic of the faceplate itself.
Oh.
There's various press connectors and coax cables to remove, and a few screws holding the mainboard in place. The Quest 3's mainboard has the latest iteration of
So I assume this is the XR2, XR the new gen. Oh, there it is. You can see it right here. The Qualcomm. This is the main chip, I think. No, it has two of them. Oh, what's going on there?
Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 SoC.
Okay, that's the main chip.
The XR2
What is this
Gen
one
2.
then?
Leaked benchmarks suggest
Huh.
that this newer
Maybe
SoC
Wi-Fi
improves
chip?
on the XR2 Plus found on the Quest Pro, both in performance
That chip is
and
quite
power
big.
efficiency. After all this digging, I finally reached the battery sitting snug under this metal plate. It's
Hmm.
taken me 3 fixed mats, a single tray of plastic, and very careful organizing of about 50 screws to get this far. I'm glad to see that the battery is replaceable, but my word, it's as much of a pain to get to as the Quest 2's battery. No improvements in design there. No fancy pants curved battery shenanigans here like we saw in the Quest Pro. It's a bog standard lithium polymer battery with a capacity of 19.44 watt hours. By comparison, the Quest Pro has a 20.58 watt hour battery and the Quest 2 has a 14 watt hour battery.
Yeah, it's a significant jump from the Quest 2, but not much from the Quest Pro.
That goes
Pretty-
some way
basically
towards
the same
explaining
thing.
why the smaller Quest 3 packs more weight than the Quest 2. The
Mm.
last thing I want to see in this headset is the upgraded 2064 by 2208 LCD panels running at 120 Hz. That's right, folks, forget micro
Wait,
OLED.
what LCD has that screen leakage?
We're still running on
I don't know.
LCDs here. And while these are an improvement
My-
over the
my
Quest Pro's
question-
LCDs,
my
they're still a far
headset is
cry
a
from the
fucking older.
micro OLED panels we expect to see in the Vision Pro. Let's get up close with our microscope from our friends at Evident Scientific. With your eyeballs close enough to the panels to be on a first name basis with them, it's only fair to know a little bit about those panels. Manipulating the intensity of red, green, and blue clusters results in a mixing of colors at our puny human 1x perspective. Zooming out a little, we can clearly see the 45-degree diagonal black lines running across the panel. That's because these panels are mounted at an angle to increase the headset's field of view, but that comes at the cost of this tearing effect, a direct result of using the cheaper LCD panels. With the headset out the way, let's see how difficult it is to remove the bat, and out it comes easy peasy. Nifty design. I could probably stop the teardown here, but I'm curious to see what else is in there. There's a single Torx screw inside the battery compartment, which is weird because up until now we've almost exclusively had Phillips screws. A few more Torx screws are hidden under the battery sticker. That's a tad naughty, it wouldn't kill them to mark where the screws are hidden on the sticker itself. The Quest Pro controller had a glued on top, so I'm guessing we're dealing with the same design here. A bit of heat and it feels like my pick is making light work of the glue. Lifting the top plate away reveals a bunch of IR emitters. It seems
IR
they only use
cluster.
Torx screws on the controllers, and I'm removing a few more before I decide to try to pry the handles apart. To my surprise, it separates quite easily, revealing a magnet on the Hall effect trigger and a haptic motor. More good news, the handle simply separates from the top once the ribbon cables are disconnected.
Nice.
This gives me a full view of the controller mainboard, which is significantly
Yeah, I think this
simpler
is
than the
way
Quest
more
Pro
easier to
controller
remove.
mainboard. Meta saved some money here, and given the accuracy of these controllers, I'd say it'll be a good long while, if ever, before we see another complex controller in next generation virtual reality headsets. Overall, I personally don't think it would be fair to say that the Quest 3 is a compromise between the Quest Pro and the Quest 2. The Quest 3 does have better LCD panels, it has a time of flight sensor that makes for a much better pass-through experience, and to top it all off, it has a better processor too. The main trade-off is the loss of eye tracking, and Meta clearly made some cost savings by reducing the overall complexity of the Meta Quest 3. Moreover, the design is a significant improvement over the Quest
I think
Pro
for
when
a
it comes to
consumer
repair.
product, people are very skeptical about leakage of their data. So the eye tracking, if they removed it, was a very smart move. If they included it, people would be very hesitant to buy this headset, especially for their children.
Ability,
Now they don't care; they just buy it.
especially where the controller is concerned.
But it's $500 though. I don't know. I mean, it's basically competing with PS5.
Though it clearly has its design philosophy firmly rooted in the Quest 2's construction, which means it's complicated to dismantle and the battery is far more difficult to reach than it should be. Combine that with the lack of manuals and the unavailability of OEM spare parts, and we're giving the Quest 3 a provisional score of 4 out of 10.
Yeah, the battery, if it dies, it dies. That's it. I don't think it's pretty pain in the ass to replace it. It's just a design flaw, I guess. But they will probably improve it soon. I mean, by the time the battery dies, they're gonna come up with Quest 4 anyway, so I don't know. They're kind of planning that on that one. Very good video. It pretty much showed everything inside. iFixit, I think they are selling screwdrivers and hardware you can use to assemble stuff with ease. So you guys should check them out and check their products. I'm gonna link his video and we can see something else. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Quest 3. Pretty good headset. If you can afford it, you should try it. Is it on Amazon though? Let's see. Is it released yet? Nah, I don't think it was released yet. This is such a good price. If you guys are into VR, get this. PK4 for 32,000. This is competing with Quest 3 basically, which is nice. And this is a standalone also, so you can just buy it and plug it. And you just need a cable to plug it into your PC if you want to use a PC, that is. But since it's a standalone, it doesn't have much games as Quest 2. That's the only problem. If you have a PC, this is best. So we got path tracing with the ray reconstruction, and then what? They had like 4 of those now. RTX. Okay. That's RTX on. Path tracing. Okay. Path tracing, ray reconstruction. So they got ray tracing, path tracing, and path tracing ray reconstruction. Jesus. I think path tracing is good and reconstruction is kind of meh. Oh, it just makes it more cleaner. That makes sense.
Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Now in a quick follow up to yesterday's one, we're comparing the RTX 2060 Super to the RTX 4060 to see how gaming performance differs. The 4060 is almost 4 years newer than the 2060 Super and can be bought for around £70 to £100 more than used 2060 Supers here in the UK, depending on the models. Spec-wise, both have 8 gigs of GDDR6 and both are more than suitable for 1080p gaming, the resolution I've tested today. No upscaling methods or ray tracing have been implemented in the following tests. This is a no-frills side-by-side comparison. I have, however, tested the 4060 in both PCIe 3.0 and 4.0 modes, just like I did in my standard 2060 video. Hopefully, this makes the test more helpful to those of you with slightly older systems. So let's get into it and start with our first tested game, Cyberpunk 2077 at 1080p of course with the high settings. Now the 2060 Super hits 72 FPS on average here with decent percentile lows. The 4060 hit 90 FPS in PCIe 3 mode and the same in PCIe 4 mode, again with solid percentile figures. We're seeing about 18 FPS difference on average between the 4060 and the 2060 Super here. Nothing to worry about in terms of the percentile lows and no stutters or severe
The difference is kinda meh. 72, 90. How many FPS is that? 18 FPS? I don't know. If you have like a 60, if your card pulls 60, if your upgrade should at least give you 90 FPS. Otherwise, the upgrade is kinda useless. So you gotta you gotta upgrade like that. Spoder man. Let's see it. Isn't this a Japanese Spider-Man?
Impressive.
Yeah, I know I am. How? I don't know. But hold this for me. Mr. Strange, did you see that?
Oh my gosh, yes. That was totally the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Thanks, you're my bestest friend.
Hey, Spooty, snap out of it.
Ah, it's such a dream.
So what makes you think there are lightsabers here?
Oh, I could have sworn she buried him here at the end of the last one.
Hold on.
That's pretty funny. I'm gonna save this. I think the new Robocop game is a bug. It did not look good whatsoever when I saw it. Hmm. Alright. I'm pretty much good for today. I'm gonna rest and sleep for a little bit. And then I will come back later today. So thank you for tuning in and thank you for the raid. Lobo Tomo Miss. Lobo. Thank you Lobo for the for the raid. And thank you for everybody for stopping by and chatting with me. And thank you for the follow as well. I'm gonna rest and sleep and come back when I'm feeling better. It's Alexa Serto signing off. Bye bye.